The following episode of the Everything podcast will contain spoilers from the 18th of December 2023 episode of Neighbours.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 3, Episode 30, recorded on the 17th of January 2024, released on the 30th of January 2024. So that's right, this episode I'm going to be talking about the Neighbours episode that was released on the 18th of December 2023. It's kind of weird that I'm still, we're nearly in February, well, we're towards the last week of January. Well, no, we're the penultimate day of January. Second to last day of January. And I'm still talking about episodes that have been released prior to Christmas because of how far behind I got. But hopefully once I've caught up, it should kind of be, because it's 4 episodes a week, 4 reviews come out and 3 other bits. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to be talking about the Neighbours episode released on the 18th of December 2023. And at the start of this episode, just a reminder that this episode will contain spoilers from that episode. Before we get into spoiler territory, my spoiler-free thoughts as I loved Nell's birthday party at the beach scenes. Now it's time for my spoiler review of the Neighbours episode released on the 18th of December 2023. Andrew and Wendy are at the beach. Toadie asks Carl how Melanie is. David tells Aaron, Jane and Leo that Krista is checking herself out of rehab. Chloe and Ellie tell David, Aaron, Jane and Leo they are now engaged and are going to start planning their wedding. Chloe and Ellie ask Susan to be the celebrant. Susan says yes. Chloe and Ellie want to get married even between Christmas Day 2023, so the 25th of December, and New Year's Day 2024, the 1st of January. Nell opens her present from Therese. Nell gives Therese a hug. Therese picks up Nell's birthday cake. There has been a power cut both at Lassiter's and on Ramsey Street. Tony, Therese, Nell and Hugo talk about the power cut, as do Andrew and Wendy. Paul arrives at Toadie and Therese's house. Paul offers one of the function rooms at the hotel for Nell's party. Wendy offers to hold Nell's party at the beach. Nell agrees. Toadie and Therese tell Carl and Susan about the new location for Nell's party. Susan mentions Melanie with her listening on a conversation. Toadie invites Melanie to Nell's party. Melanie accepts the invitation. Hugo, Nell, Toadie, Therese, Susan, Melanie and Carl arrive at Andrew and Wendy's beach house for Nell's party. Nell and Hugo go down to the beach with Toadie's permission. Chloe and Ellie start wedding planning. They agree to hold their wedding in Erinsborough. Chloe apologises to Ellie. Toadie and Melanie supervise Hugo and Nell playing on the beach. Toadie checks in with Melanie. Melanie tells Toadie about going into the Vanka Murphy house to get a medication list from Remy, but running out due to that house previously belonging to Toadie, and Melanie lived there whilst Toadie and Melanie were together. Toadie tells Melanie about him getting emotional when he saw Melanie return to Ramsey Street. Melanie gets emotional. Therese sees Toadie and Melanie talking. Melanie asks Toadie about Therese. Toadie and Melanie return from the beach. Toadie tells Therese about his emotional moment. Therese tells Toadie that she saw him talking with Melanie. Toadie and Therese promise to not keep secrets from each other. Toadie, Therese, Nell, Hugo, Andrew and Wendy play a game of beach cricket. Paul congratulates Chloe and Ellie on their engagement and upcoming wedding. Cara also congratulates Chloe and Ellie. Now blows out the candles of a cake and cuts it. Melanie talks to Carl about the pain she has caused Toadie. Nell and Hugo. Leo checks in with David. Aaron serves Paul a drink, whilst Paul tells Aaron about his gesture of goodwill. Paul insults Aaron and Krista enters the waterhole, which leads into the coming up trailer as shown at the end of the episode. So that's it for this episode. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of the episode if you watched it. If you didn't, let me know what you thought of my review. You can do both those things in the comments below. Remember, you can also like and subscribe. And that's it for the Everything Podcast, Season 3, Episode 30. Goodbye.